So you think quarterback in RTG is pretty easy, huh? Me too, until I met this fucking guy. Damario Moon-Walker, the nephew of legendary college and Permian quarterback, Shake Dawkins. While he is talented, Damario is more like that guy in high school who never really lives up to their potential or just hasn't quite put it together yet. Is this video about me? I'm not exaggerating when I say this, guys. This RTG has been the most challenging RTG I've ever done. But at the same time, it has quickly became my favorite RTG that I've ever done. Now, Damario will get his first shot just 5 weeks into his true freshman season, taking over an 0-5 Troy football team, coming off a 45-7 loss to Miami. Coach is out here hyping Damario up. He told Damario, "I think you can have a huge game against Buffalo today." And we're going to go ahead and see if that's going to be the case here. First play of Damario's career, we're going to go ahead and run a little halfback dive with Merriweather. He's going to take it up the middle and get about another 10 yards. First down on the first play of the career, starting off pretty good there. Here we're going to go 5 wide. Here we got a tight end in. Let's see what we can do. Damario's going to pump fake to his left. He's going to step right up in the middle and get another first down. Nice 15-yard run there. Got down, saved his body a little bit. Damario's not a big guy, so he's going to have to slide a little bit. He is 6'1", 205, though, so it's not like he's small. He can take those hits. And as his career goes on, you're going to see we're going to take a little bit more contact. Good throw by Damario here on the curl route. We got a 3rd and 7. Looking for our X route. Looking for the tight end over in the middle. Let's see if we can get him. Damario's going to step up. He's going to take another. He's going to take off again and get another big run. About 20 yards on that one. Thought I was going to be able to score on that one, but I couldn't quite get outside. Nice pitch by Damario to get Merriweather into the end zone. And the first drive of Damario's career at Troy is a touchdown. Great drive there. Efficient. Led the team. You know what I mean? He led the team. There was no problem. There was no problem at all on that. Good pitch, timed it perfectly. That's something Damario may end up struggling a little bit with later on in his career here. Here we're looking for X. I'm sorry, that's R1. We're looking for R1. That is Dupree, I believe. Or the tight end. I can't really remember on that one. We're going to go a little play action here. Looking over the middle. See what we got. He is open. We are going to hit him, and Damario's going to airmail that one. Now, I debated on playing in this camera angle because I do like this camera angle, but it is so hard to see, man. Good throw by Damario again, but it is going to be 4th and 4, and our drive is going to stall out. Now we're backed up on our own 1. Let's see if we can do anything here. Merriweather's going to take this and get another first down. Merriweather's a guy that I hope has a lot of success this season. He seems like a good running back. It's just going to be if our offensive line can hold up or not. Here we're going to find Merriweather in the flat. 2nd and 5. And Damario is going to go down for a sack. The line is a little bit of an issue, and that will continue all season long here. Here we're looking for the wheel route, and he's going to get bumped off the line, so we're going to have to go ahead and eat that one. Luckily, I got hit on that, or it probably would have been an interception. I love this orbit motion screenplay. It's really good. I forget which receiver that is. I don't think it's McNulty right now. Here we're going to find the tight end on a quick read play. That's also a really effective one in this playbook. This playbook is it's a little weird. It's like a power spread, but they spread it out, kind of like Tennessee. And you guys will see, like, Damario only has 71 throw power for these first couple games. And he doesn't really improve his throw power all that much throughout this season anyway, so it's really hard. Like on these plays, like the field is really spread. It's really hard for me to find those outside receivers because I just don't have the arm strength to get it there right now. But Damario is going to take off here. Nice little run. Should have cut back, but we'll take it. Damario is going to step up in the pocket again here and take off again. Oh my! I don't know what the man was thinking on that one. I have no idea why he went airborne. I was just trying to get down, and he just decided he was just going to sacrifice his body for a first down he already had. So here we're going to run a little hurry up. I don't know why we didn't call timeout. I don't know what I was thinking there. Great throw by Damario, though. Honestly, that should have been a touchdown, and I hope that they can patch that, because there are so many times where your guy will get hit at the one, and like they're in the end zone basically. Like the ball, there's no doubt that the ball crossed there. I wish I could go back and replay it here, but it's the end of the drive, so it's not going to let us. But yeah, I mean, that's a touchdown, I think. And then Damario's going to step up and get sacked here. And then this second half is not going to go well for us at all. We're just not able to move the ball. It's 4th and 13. We're going to have to give the ball back to Buffalo. And yeah, we just could never get anything going in the second half. I don't know what's going on here, but it's something that happens a lot on this game, which is fine. I don't mind the challenge. You know, teams adapt, and that happens in real life too. You know, you have a really good, successful first half, and you're moving the ball, and you look pretty unstoppable, and then they come out and they make adjustments, and that's pretty much what happens here. We're gonna look for the little pop, and Damario's gonna airmail that one. So Damario right now, I mean, I don't think I showed his stats or his attributes yet, but he's working with, you know, 71 throw power and 60s, mid-60s accuracies right now. So it is tough. We're 68 overall out here. We really only have speed, and we're 83 speed. Here, Damario's going to take the draw on the RPO and get another nice run. So, I mean, you guys have already seen his running ability. I think he's got about 65 yards rushing, somewhere around there. It's just the passing is what's really going to hold us back this season. But this season is all about just getting better, man. I mean, we have to improve as a quarterback. We didn't come in highly talented or highly recruited or anything like that. And, you know, the first season is going to represent that, and that's fine. This is a growing process for Damario. This was the whole point of me doing this series like this. I purposely made it so that it would be, you know, more difficult. I purposely gave him low accuracies. Like I said, we're starting with 60s accuracies, so it's low. He's a pure runner right now, and I wanted to see if I could develop him into a real quarterback. And I'll be honest with you, just a little foreshadowing. I think we're a little successful, but here, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and lose the game here. We just haven't been able to move the ball this whole second half, and they've scored 17 straight, and we're getting pressured. No one's getting open. Damario is not making good throws, and that's going to be a loss to Buffalo. So that's how the first game goes, and then we're going to come out here, and we didn't study enough, and Damario wanted to challenge himself and see if he could just take this test instead of having a tutor do it for him or another student. Man comes out here and gets a C+. I think we honestly probably should have failed. I think I failed. I think I missed half of them at least, so probably should have failed, but, you know, whatever. I wanted to see how it was. I don't know if I love this system. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie to you though, some of the tests are really hard. I do like a math one later, and I'm like, oh, I got this. Like, it's football math, it's easy. You got like 5 seconds to answer the question, and my brain, like, math is not my forte. So here we're gonna not do too great. I have some knowledge of football history, so I was actually kind of surprised that I didn't do too good on this one, but some of the questions are kind of obscure. Like, how am I supposed to know this one? You know, even though I know that one, because that one was actually a pretty crazy game. I think that was Baker Mayfield and Patrick Mahomes. But yeah, we don't do too great on that. Here, we're just in the practice facility getting a little bit of work in, trying to improve a little bit, you know, hoping that we can have a little bit better next game. And our offensive line, again, just isn't holding up. We're going to get silver here. I'm okay with silver or gold. The one thing I don't understand about a lot of people, especially online, is they're saying that they just aren't getting that many, like, upgrade points or SP points. Dude, I mean, I didn't even have a good game, and I think I got nearly 200, you know, with that practice. So, like, it's not that bad, man. It's not that bad. And, like, by the end of our junior year, we have pretty much maxed out everything that is important, and we're using cap breakers and stuff. And we're not a super high overall, but I ended up going up about 20 overall in 2 years. And I don't think, in 3 years, basically. But this first year, I barely played, really. So, I mean, I played a lot, but it was kind of barely playing here. Damario's going to step up in the pocket, get a nice little run. And the CPU guys will see. They will take that away eventually. Like, it's not like we're 95 speed out here yet or anything like that. Like, they will end up taking that away. As soon as they start spying, it gets a lot harder for us. So, Damario's going to step up again here and get another first down. And man is moving the ball once again down the field. We have a pretty good first drive. Again, you know, first drive success, first half success. We're going to hit our little post route. Nice throw by Damario. Sometimes the throws are easier and sometimes they're not. And I think that has to do with his throw under pressure because it's like, again, it's like in the 60s. So if he's pressured, it's just never good. We're going to step up here, make a nice little throw, but it's going to get dropped. It doesn't matter. It was 3rd and 13 on that one anyways, and we threw it short. So we'll take the field goal here. Damario's a little disappointed. Here we're going to run the read option and follow Merriweather up the middle. Damario is quick enough to actually do that a lot, and I love doing that. Here we're going to run that orbit screen again, but it's actually a cross screen as well to the running back on the backside. Good run by Merriweather here. I'm loving Merriweather. Fake pitch. We're going to circle over the middle, and he just airmails it on that one. Let's see what we got. We're looking for our slant here, and we're going to step up, and we're going to find him. He does end up getting open. It is late, but we were able to move around in the pocket and create and got him open. Here we're going to motion in just so I didn't have to make as far of a throw there. And we're going to hit him, and Damario, again, 6'1", so not super short, but not tall either. Here we try to throw the curl route, and it actually works. Now, a lot of times you guys will see, and you guys will see later in the game, I try to throw that curl route the same way, and it doesn't work. We just don't have the throw power for it. Here's a midline read. I really learned how to run the midline read this season, and actually it's really effective. Even if you hand it off, usually it's a defensive tackle, so usually it's not fast enough to catch the running back, but if you're able to pull it with the quarterback, man, it's super successful. Here we're going to run the read option, and Damario is going to fake to his left and counter right back up the middle for a touchdown. Here we go. 10-0 lead right before half. We are gonna just airmail that. That's probably the worst throw I've ever seen ever in this game. And you'll see that a lot with Damario, man. I mean, I'm telling you, like, and it's I don't know if you guys saw the meter, but like it didn't even give me the opportunity. It basically read it out and it was beyond red. It was like dark red. And I don't know if that just means like the throw's impossible for him or what, but we're gonna get the ball back before halftime here, and we are gonna get in field goal range, it looks like. We're going to move up in the pocket again. Good block by our receiver. Damario is going to get us into field goal range here. And then we're going to get taken right out of field goal range. So, and then I think they do call a timeout, but they don't do anything with their 20 seconds. Here we're going to look for X. And just another airmail pass again. Completely dark red. And then Damario is going to do a 360 no scope and just throw it straight to the corner. And the second half, again, man, it's rough. We're going to do the same thing here. Tries to throw it over the middle, just doesn't have the accuracy. Tries to throw that curl route and throws a pick six. Like, it wasn't a pick six, but they end up scoring. They end up taking the 17-10 lead, I believe. And, yeah, we just can't. We're getting pressured. We missed our flat there. Getting pressured again. Should have been a fumble. This whole second half, we basically just fall apart. Damario is trying to get something going here, and the young freshman just fumbles, man. He got plastered on that one and just, yeah. So we're going to take the L on this one as well. And coach is pretty disappointed in us. Now, against Louisiana Tech, we have a chance to not suck, and we have big, stupid idiots all over the field. He's a big, stupid idiot. Big, stupid idiot holding on that play. And then on this next play, my tight end is going to be a big, stupid idiot. And my guard is a big, stupid idiot. I don't even know if this is idiotic. They might just be retarded. They might be retarded. And then here, Damario shows that he's on the special ed team as well. Good run by Merriweather here. And then on this read option play, Damario is going to once again prove he should be on the Special Olympics football team instead of Troy. But here, we do read the coverage pretty well. We know that it's either cover 3, cover 4, and we should have thrown it earlier, and then it's just a bad throw, and we leave Washington out to dry, like a Peyton Manning, Austin Collie throw. Here, we're going to be looking over the middle for our tight end, and we are going to not find him. We're going to find the back of a lineman's head instead. Here, I love Bryce Burgess. Damario loves Bryce Burgess. Bryce Burgess is awesome, and if they were real, they would probably kiss. Here, Damario is going to step up and get sacked. Love that. Big, stupid idiot. And then he's going to roll out to his right and be a big, dumb retard and get sacked again. So that's just a great drive. Great blocking all around. Here, we're going to run a little play action and find Merriweather and get a couple yards. At least we're going to get a first down, and we are moving the ball. We're going to run the hurry up here. I think this is something that we should do a little bit more of, is run the hurry up. It gets them out of position as much as possible. But I've also noticed in this game that sometimes they play it really well. They play it really well, and then like maybe our linemen are tired or something, or we're discombobulated, and it just doesn't work out as well. But here we're gonna run it, and it's gonna be pretty effective. Nice little run there by Merriweather. Here we're looking for the flat. Let's see what we do. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and hit the slant here, and we're gonna get another first down, and we are moving the ball, fellas. We are moving the ball, and then Damario is going to hand it off on this 3rd and inches, and Merriweather is going to get 0 blocking. They get the ball back. Here comes an anticipation throw, and Corey Washington decides to not run his route. That's probably more on Damario, but that's okay because I'm pretty sure Damario and Coach have some money on the game. And I just noticed there are 2 number 7s. I think that's a defender. I don't know why he was on the field, but everybody's really celebrating. At least we're going to win somewhere. And here we're going to find the wide open seam route, and it is another hospital ball because Damario cannot fit balls into any spaces at all, ever. And Damario gets pressured again right up the middle, literally 0 blocking, and we're going to roll out and actually make a nice throw, and then our receiver just gets tackled as the ball is arriving, and they don't call pass interference, so that's fine. And Damario will go ahead and make sure we meet our over-under with an INT. And here's a little upgrade screen for you guys. And as you guys are going to see, we're going to get our first accuracy above 70. We also have up to 80 throw power. We are 0-7. We are not making a bowl game, but this throw right here is where the season turns around. Okay. All right, so maybe not that throw here, but maybe this play right here. Damario's going to take this up the middle here. Going to get a nice 20-yard run. He's going to keep running, and he gets down. Doesn't take that contact, 21 yards. Here we're going to find our best friend over here, Bryce Burgess, on the little swing route. And he's going to get a first down, and we are moving the ball once again. This is our first drive again, and again, we're having that first drive success. I'm going to show you guys my favorite play probably in the whole playbook right now. RPO power with the swing route. Bryce is going to go in motion here. We're going to actually throw it to him instead of keeping it there. He's going to make a man miss. I'm telling you, you don't see it a whole lot this year because we suck, but I'm telling you, Bryce is a dog. He's a dog, and then he does that and makes Damario look like a retard. But whatever. We're going to hand this off, and goal line offense in this game is nearly impossible. We're looking for X over the middle here. We're going to go ahead and hit that drag route. Nice little throw there. The short accuracy is already improved. You can tell just by it going up to 74. It greened out there. And then he's going to go ahead and do that on the very next throw. So that's nice. And does it again back to back. So that's awesome. We're really contributing here. And yeah, Damario. Good throw there, buddy. Tried to lob that over his head and just don't have the accuracy for it here. So we are really stepping up. Now, Damario is going to get a really nice run here, and he's going to get out of bounds and not take any contact. 90% of the time, they would just destroy him as he goes out of bounds, but there they don't. And then we're going to get a nice little run by Merriweather here, and we are moving the ball once again. So let's see what we can do. We're going to find Burgess on the swing route. And I'm telling you, he is so good out of the backfield, and he's good when you give him carries. We just don't give him carries this year. Good read. The short accuracy is showing up. Good read. I love that play as well. A little RPO action. We're going to give the ball to Merriweather here, it looks like. Yep, we're going to run it right up the middle, and I don't know what our center was doing there, but he decided not to block anyone. It doesn't matter. And we are actually going to get in the end zone and the red zone this time, and we're going to score for the first time in 5 quarters. Was it 6 quarters? I don't know. Nice run by Merriweather, though. We're moving the ball again. I'm telling you, we're 0-7, but this is the game where everything changes, guys. It really is. Stay tuned, because it all changes. Nice little run by by Damario again here. He's going to get outside, do a little dance. Love that. Dude is building some confidence finally. And again, this whole season is about improving, getting better. We're already up to 74 throw accuracy, so can't really beat that. And here it looks like we obviously have the R1 slant open. We're going to go ahead and hit that. He's going to make a nice catch. Great throw by Damario, and it actually doesn't go straight to the defender, and it's actually a lead pass that leads us into the end zone. So that's his first passing touchdown, I believe. Damario's going to take off here and get a nice little run again, having his best game by far. And just improving that short accuracy to 74 has really helped a lot. As you can see here, he didn't airmail that throw or miss it. Almost did, but he didn't. We're going to run a little RPO here. We're going to keep it, cut up the field, get a first down, and we're trying to seal this game, boys. Here we're going to step up again, and Damario is going to get hit and fumble, and we got super lucky on that one. Watch this. Gets destroyed. Good play by a big dumb retard there, number 77. He's not a retard. I shouldn't call him that. I gotta stop saying that, man. Big dumb idiot, and we are gonna seal the deal and be in victory formation for the first time, and we win the battle for the belt. First game that we were able to win is a rival game. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. I mean, I wish we could have beat that and we were actually in contention for a bowl game, but we're not. And hey, that's okay. That's okay. It's improvement. And then the very next week, we're going to go into ULM and beat some Warhawk ass because, you know, Trojans would definitely beat Plains in battle. And I know I keep going back to it, guys, but look at this throw. I mean, look at this throw by Damario. That is progress. That's all this season is progress. And that's all we're going to keep doing is getting better and better. Here, we're going to go ahead and hand it off. We're going to get this first down. Oh, nope, we're going to fake it. We're actually going to throw it and get the first down that way. You wouldn't have been able to do that 3 games ago, Damario. Damario's going to step up. We're going to score. No, we're actually just going to power through a tackle, though. Get us on the goal line here, and now we're going to punch it in with, I don't know his first name, Jareem Merriweather. Here, we're going to find X on the little curl route. Just showing that accuracy off a little bit. Look at this throw. I don't know why I put that in there, but hey. It is what it is. Now we're running a little stick concept. Let's see what we got going on. We're going to step up. We had the man deep. We noticed that the safety didn't help over top, and they were pressing, but Damario doesn't have the arm strength yet. Damario's going to step up here and get a nice little scramble, and we are moving the ball once again. This is the most efficient that we move the ball. Nice little out route by our tight end. We love that play. That tight end is actually really good. We hit him a lot on that. Here we're going to go a little midline read, and it's wide open, and the nickelback didn't even react to it, but whatever. You know, I didn't make the game. It is what it is. Just going to step up and a little pass interference, and that is going to allow us to punch this next play in with Bryce Burgess, our favorite. Here we go. We're going to roll to the left. We got a man deep and showing off that accuracy. There you go, Damario. We're going to show off our accuracy and decision-making right here as well. And, yep, that's fantastic. I love that. I love that all around. Great route, great throw, great decision. Can't beat that. You know. It's okay. Don't be disappointed, young man. You got to do what you got to do. And then the very next drive to begin the third quarter, we're going to come out and do the exact same thing and airmail a seam route, which could have been a touchdown if it was a decently thrown ball, but Damario is going to do what Damario does, and it is what it is. We're up 14-3. Now, this right here is what I'm talking about. I keep talking about this. I keep going back to it. But progression, man, just getting better. Corey Washington's wide open. Corey Washington makes a huge play. And I'll say this whole play changes the trajectory of this entire road to glory, and I'm not exaggerating, like the entire road to glory, like that is the biggest play, and the momentum I feel like just never stops, and it's awesome. I love it. The reason I made him the way I made Damario was to watch improvement and, you know, get that feeling of like, I made this guy, I made him better. It's just like coaching, you know, in a dynasty or whatnot. I'm going to do a dynasty later as well. But, like, it gets the blood flowing, man. Like, you're just watching your dude improve. And it gets the blood flowing other places, too. Damario's going to take this read option 50 yards down to the 10-yard line. And on the very next play, we're going to run that ordered screen. And we're going to go ahead and seal this one up. We end up winning 31-3, our best game by far this season. And we are hyped up coming off back-to-back victories. We're going to come out here and we're going to beat Georgia Southern, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. And even though we're 2-7, these Troy fans are packing the stadium because they know what they got in their young quarterback. And right here, Moon Dawkins is going to show them exactly what they came for. Rolls to his left, throws a perfect ball across his body. What a throw. But then just a minute later, the young quarterback's going to make another critical error. Reads the read wrong here on the RPO, throws it straight to the slant, and this is a pick six. I don't know how many pick sixes this man has thrown this year, but I think he's outthrown his touchdown stat to pick sixes, so that's never a good thing. He's going to end the season with more interceptions than touchdowns, which is rough, but you're going to see he's going to bounce back right here, and he's going to bust this one up the sidelines. We're going to get about a 80-yard touchdown run, and that boy is gone. By this point, I think Damario's got about 87, 88 speed. He's pretty much way too fast for any of these SBC teams. You know, we need to utilize the read option a little bit more, but I will say they play pretty well in this game. They do. It's going to dig the grave on them, though. And we're late in the third quarter here. We're early in the third quarter, and we're going to throw the RPO slant again, and it's going to come back to bite us. And I really just have a really hard time in this one just reading those, because a lot of times the linebackers will crash, and I think that I can throw it over their head. And obviously I'm not thinking at all when I do that. So, yeah, that's the result most of the time here. We're going to roll out to our left here. Going to get a nice little run play here. Damario is just, you know, he's a pure runner. That's his archetype, and it really is what he is. But here he's going to show that the accuracy is improving, boys. Now, but here Damario's trying to put the game out of reach. We have the ball again in the fourth quarter, early fourth quarter. Damario's going to step up and try and get this first down here. He's going to slide down about 2 yards short, but that's okay. We do end up getting the first down a little bit later. He throws a beamer over the middle. That accuracy is improving, and you're going to see it again right here. Throws another great pass off of play action, and we are going to get out of here with a W as he throws another touchdown pass. Despite how this game starts out, we come out here and we dominate. We dominate Coastal Carolina, and I was actually really surprised. Our defense played great. Offense ended up playing good too. And Damario is going to keep this RPO himself and take this one 22 yards into the end zone and dive in for a touchdown. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, that's an insane celebration, but the rest of this game, I'm just going to kind of let it play out with some background music. You guys are going to see why I think it really exemplifies his whole freshman season in one. Some great throws, some horrible decisions, some great runs, and we're going to get out of here with a 24-0 victory. 3 in a row, baby. 3 in a row. Now, do you guys remember about 5 games ago when Damario couldn't hit us? When Damario couldn't hit a curl route? Look at that throw. This dude, improvement. I'm like a self-improvement guru or like a personal motivator or like a motivational speaker or whatever. Like, that's all it's about is improvement. That's all you got to do is get 1% better. Every practice, every game, every day, get 1% better. Touchdown. Well, I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're going to come out here and we're going to beat the brakes off of Southern Miss. And I don't know if Damario got a little CTE there. I don't know what that celebration was, but just got to show off our boy Burgess here and prove that he can run the ball like I told y'all. We're going to go ahead and run a little RPO action here. We're going to go ahead and throw it to the tight end as well. I'll just tell you that right off the bat. Look at that touchdown. Look at that. 14-0. 14-0 in the first quarter. We are beating the brakes off of Southern Miss. This is our best game of the year by far. I know ULM was a great game, but this overall is the best defensive and offensive game. Damario is going to take this up the middle. You guys can see he's getting a lot faster too. I haven't shown the cap upgrades. Look at this throw. Look at this throw. That's a probably a medium accuracy throw as well, and he throws it on the line. Horrible duck, but whatever. We score a touchdown. That's all that really matters. We're up 21-0. Here we go. I'm going to throw a slant route. Just showing you the accuracy's there, man. We're greening those. And then I have to put this in here because it wouldn't be a Damario game if we didn't have a absolutely insane turnover. But it is what it is. It doesn't matter. It's 21-0 going into the third quarter. I apologize. It is the fourth quarter we're going into. And that's all that's going to happen. It's 24-0. We win 24-6. I don't know why I said 0. I want to show you guys here. I don't have great stats. I had 160 yards passing and 60 yards rushing. Watch how much XP I get. Now, this is on Heisman with wear and tear. And a lot of people are like, oh, you don't get XP, blah, blah, blah. I literally got 2,000 XP for that game and leveled up just because I practiced, right? Just because I went to practice before. And I don't know if that's because I'm a low overall. I don't know what the situation is. But even when he's a better overall, the XP is still there, man. I mean, I don't know what people are complaining about. Like, I started college as a 65 overall quarterback. Even if I win a Heisman, even if I win a national championship, as a pure runner, does that mean that I automatically should be 95 to 99 overall? I don't think so. I don't think so. Boys, that is going to do it for Season 1 of Damario Moon-Dawkins. As you guys can see, we won 5 games in a row. We ended up 5-7 after starting 0-5. So 5-2 record for Damario as a freshman. You know, really improved a lot as the season went along, and you really can't ask for more than that. Boys, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a comment or subscribe. It took me a long time to do this video. It takes me a long time to do any of these videos because my editing skills suck. So please, if you made it this far, have a great day. Please make my day. Leave a comment, subscribe.